Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is news time again from this very good channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. I pray that God will be with you in your endeavors. Today, we have another update for you. And I want you to, after listening to it, you drop your opinion and suggestions you have so that Bafra will be free. And that's just it. Okay, let's go there.
Viewers all over the world, wherever you're watching the major prophet of God, I am here to make one thing straight, because it has occurred to me all this while when people are coming from different angles to begin to give what's called negative prophecies about Simon Ekpa. Every prophet in the land, every pastor in the land, every man of God in the land, to be careful. There are people you don't give prophecy to. Major prophet, you cannot give prophecy to me, because I am the prophecy myself, because of Jesus Christ that is in my body, in my spirit, in my soul, to do the great things of the Lord. I want to use this medium to make a little explanation. When the Lord showed me about Simon Ekpa, I was the first man of God that scrutinized him. I scrutinized him. I went in the realm of the spirit to search out who this man Simon Ekpa was, and the Lord showed me that Simon Ekpa is possessed with the spirit of freedom, that anybody fighting him is wasting his time, that I should not go into what's called to attack him or to stop him or to quench him, because when it comes to the things of the spirit, whatever does not work well, we will first of all test it with spiritual power. When we test you with spiritual power and we see that you are standing firm, we will give you your own position, and you have to be there. I know it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria do not understand what they have, and because they don't understand what they have, that is why they are wallowing away and toiling in what's called the stream of no control. So I have over the week, and I've seen where somebody is talking about Simon Ekpa, this, that. Be careful. Simon Ekpa is a man you don't understand. You cannot know him all. Every man on the face of the earth has the consideration that God has made that man to come and exist on the face of the earth. He's for assignment, and the assignment is for his people, the people of Bafra. And so whoever you are that is trying to give a message, be careful, because whatever you try to measure to Simon Ekpa may backfire you, because the man has already been spiritually neutralized and spiritually organized and spiritually configured to be who he is. Be careful. Major prophet of God, I am accurate prophecy. When I come to accurate prophecy, I come to give it the way they are. Be careful with the kind of prophecy that bring into the struggle of Biafra, because the struggle of Biafra is a spiritual thing. It's not a thing on the periphery. It's not a thing on the physical realm. So when you come out, you have eaten or you have drank water, and you come out and begin to dream what's called a malaria dream. Be careful. Biafra struggle is not a casual struggle that you can come out and dream what's called malaria dreaming, and you come out and begin to give prophecy. I'm going to say things about Simon Ekpa. The same way I want all of you about Master, they can leave these things to the things of the spirit, because these things are spiritually designed. They are not things that are carnal, that you can carnally begin to do anyhow you want. Be very careful. Major prophet of God, I am not here to fight anybody. I am not here to be against anybody, but I'm here to make the record straight, because major prophet of God cannot be in the house and somebody come out and be able to say necessary or unnecessary things. The things about Biafran struggle has gone beyond what's called the Rubicon, and what's called a Rubicon is what's called a point of no return. Major prophet of God, I have already cautioned myself to be spiritually guided, not to intrude on the areas God has not called me to intrude. So, cutting the long story short, every one of you, wherever you are in the land of Nigeria or in the land of Biafra, be careful the kind of message you bring to people of Biafra and the struggle of Biafra. The spiritual matter. The spiritual matter. All my prayer and all I've been doing is that Nigeria should come to understand and know that this matter is not a matter of what's called hand the people, or what's called a matter of anyhow, but a matter that they need to sit down and draft the whole drafting and see what's called the best way forward. The man called Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is not a man you come out and begin to give anyhow prophecy. Be careful. Major prophet of God will always say what I need to say, because in the realm of the spirit, when I go to what's called the spiritual realm, I come to begin to digest what's called the realm of the spirit, and however God has shown anything to major prophet of God. Remember, I am not here for what's called the men pleaser. I am here to what's called the things of the spirit, because I know that things of the spirit will always control the physical. All I need is to just pray and let God, and whatever will happen to the glory of God, let it happen. Major prophet, I was the first person to scrutinize him. I have scrutinized him. I scrutinized Simon Ekpa. And I found out that he is not coming on the periphery of humans. He's coming on the spiritual periphery. And that is why you must give way. When a man is fully possessed for a particular assignment, that man is not for any other mission, but what's called an assignment to make sure that the people of Biafra are liberated, and also what's called people of Biafra to be set free. And this is why major prophet of God, whether I like him or I don't like him, does not count. What counts is what is the configuration, which means you don't understand him and you cannot know him, his doings and everything are spiritually oriented. You have to be very careful with your prophecies. Be careful. Major prophet of God cannot be in the land and let the people walk in darkness. Be careful, whoever you are, any man of God, anywhere, in Nigeria, in Africa, in all over the world. Be careful the prophecies you give about what's called a struggle of Biafra. I am a major prophet of God. I am the prophet that did prophecy about Donald Trump to win election, and it came to pass. I'm the prophet that saw when they want to assassinate Donald Trump, and it came to pass. I am the prophet that see things before they happen. When it was Nigerian election, I speak in favor of Nigeria, who will win the election. I told you Peter Obi will be third position, and what's called Tinubu will be the one to announce as president. So be careful when it comes to what's called the spiritual things. You don't come out and begin to give the people of Biafra prophecies. Be careful the prophecies you give, because these are the things that will work against you in the days of Biafra. Be very, very careful. There are people you don't talk to because they are spiritually designed and oriented and programmed. Be careful about the prophecies you give. About Simon Ekpa, that man is spiritually designed. He's spiritually designed. I wish everybody will understand and see what I'm seeing. It's spiritually designed and fully possessed with what's called the spirit of freedom for the people of Biafra. This is a message from the major prophet of God. I am not here to compromise issues. I am here to set the record straight, because when it comes to the things of the spirit, we'll always stand on the spiritual stand. This is a prophecy, and let God be God and let man be man. In the name of Jesus Christ.